I have billions of dollars, an entire garden of massive secret plants, and make millions of dollars per second inside of Roblox Plants vs. Brainrots. I've been playing this game for more than 2 days straight, which is why in this video, I've compiled the biggest list of 23 essential tips that you guys need to be a pro in this game. And I'm not cheating when I say that these 23 tips are the most essential things that you guys have to do in this game, or else you're going to be behind, and has allowed me to earn all of these secret plants without even waiting for them to restock. And the last tip is gonna allow you to get a full base of complete OP secrets for absolutely free, so I wouldn't want to miss that. So the first tip is actually using the shovel, because it's actually extremely important if you guys want to defeat overpowered Brainrots. You may have seen inside of the admin abuse that Armin hosted if you were there, is that they actually spawn like a bunch of 6-7s, underworld hotspots and stuff like that with insane health, and you might have not completed it because it would have gone off the map. And there's actually 2 methods that you guys can use to guaranteed clear these Brainrots every single time if they have just too much health. So I'm gonna go on one of my ult accounts just to demonstrate this. So pretty much what you're gonna want to do is only have your shovel in your hotbar and then clear up everything else. This is essential to do this tip. And the next thing you guys are gonna want to do, let's just pretend a 6-7 is coming down the line. Immediately what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up all of my best Brainrots here, and I'm gonna place them all on this one line, every single one of them on the one line that the 6-7 is coming down. So I'm not gonna look at where it's coming from or something. I'm just gonna quickly get all of them and place them all down, and it doesn't matter where you place them because they will just turn around to attack. So you see I have this massive army ready to fight the 6-7 or any sort of rare Brainrot at extreme speeds, because you guys don't need to have 5 on each plot. You guys can literally have 35 on one line, making this insanely overpowered. But if you thought that that tip was useful, there are still 22 other tips that were way more important than that one, and trust me, you don't want to miss any of them. But if you guys' plants still aren't doing enough damage to kill the rare Brainrots coming, you guys have to make sure that you have enough gears, and particularly those gears consist of frost grenades and frost blowers, which brings me to tip 2, that you guys literally have to buy out the seed shop every 5 minutes, okay? I don't care if, you know, there's not a rare Brainrot on right now. Just buy out every single one of the Brainrots, the gears in here, because eventually you get to the point where the amount of money that you spend in the gear shop literally means nothing. So whenever you guys are in the game, literally just come here every 5 minutes and simply just buy them all out. It only takes like 10 seconds, and trust me, it's going to help so much if you guys have like 1,000 frost grenades on the admin live event. Now, I'm going to have a tip later on going over the most insane tip that you guys can literally use to automatically buy out the gear shop and the seed shop for when you guys are offline, but that's going to be at the end, but you guys do not want to miss that. But you guys might notice here on my base that I actually have 15x luck, and you might also notice that I don't have any potions or any sort of thing running. And that is because bosses actually completely increase the amount of luck that you guys have. Like, you see how this says max tier? That means that literally, if I defeat bosses, I will get 0.1 times more luck every single time, up to 15x, which means that it will not go above 15x no matter what. So now, like, I've hit the limit. So if I beat another boss, it's not going to go up to 15.1, it just caps there, and it stays there forever. Now you might be thinking, forever, what does that mean? That means literally, if I just go ahead and purchase 2x server luck right now, just to show you guys, well, I'm not going to purchase it because I don't want to, but it will literally not go above 15x luck, which brings me to tip 4, that server luck is a scam. Once you guys get good at the game, and you guys want to get server luck or lucky potions, don't. It does not do anything. I can't believe how the devs are getting away with this. This is literally illegal, but it can't go above 15x luck. It's not going to go to 30x luck. With 4x luck, it's not going to go to 60x luck. It's going to stay at 15. I don't know how this is legal. But yeah, guys, do not waste your Robux on this stuff at all. Instead, I would highly advise that you guys spend your Robux on other stuff, and that particular other stuff is something I've done to get so many of these seeds. I've given away some of these Shroombrinos to some of you guys because I literally have too many from this tip. And that tip is, you see, whenever like a Shroombrino or a Tomatrio is in stock, literally all you guys have to do is just press the restock button here. And you guys are going to need to spend 70 Robux. But once you spend the 70 Robux, it's going to instantly restock the Shroombrino every single time you do it. And for the entire 5-minute period that the Shroombino is in stock or any of these other seeds, you can literally just restock buy, restock buy, restock buy, and it'll be there every time. I did it for a minute only because I only found out the Shroombino was in stock a minute left, and I got 9 Shroombinos, including this massive 90k damage one. I promise you guys, this is the most overpowered method to get plants. I can't believe nobody is talking about it. You might also notice if I come up to the server list, I have a Weblox Alt 2, Weblox Alt 3, and James, which is Weblox Alt 1. I don't know why I named it James. But basically, the reason why I have these alt accounts on, and the reason why they all have kind of similar looking bases here, is because I actually got all of these individual Brainrots from the admin abuse. All of these accounts were on for the admin abuse last week, and they actually gave out all of these secrets, which I literally got for free just by keeping these alts in game. But not only that, if I come over to a random alt account here, like this one, you can see, look, I have a Tomatrio, 2 Cocoa Tank seeds, 2 Mr. Carrot seeds, and yeah, dude, all of that I literally just got because every time they did an OP restock or something, I just literally come to the seed shop, buy it out, switch accounts, etc. Like, it's that easy. I promise you guys, these alt accounts are so easy, especially if they spawn things like 6-7s or something. You guys are going to need to get those, and especially make your alt account strong enough to get them. Like, I literally have 3 of them right here, and it's because of my alt account. My next one is, once you guys get into the late game like me, and you guys, you know, you're making a couple $1 million per second, you guys are doing pretty well for yourself, or if you guys just want to get there, you guys are going to want to do this secret trick. And you guys might notice, if I press equip best, my literal best Brainrot here is the Lost Mr. Carrotitos, and this one does do 200k per second because I got like an extra big one, but a regular one is 31.2k, and it's still on like my top 8 best Brainrots. And this Brainrot is actually only obtainable from this one secret trick, and that's actually with the fuse machine. Now, once you guys do Rebirth 1, you guys will unlock the fuse machine, and there's like many different things you can do in here, but one of the things you guys can do is actually do a specific fusing method to get the best Brainrot in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my shovel here, and I'm going to just pick up this Mr. Carrot. Don't use like a big Mr. Carrot. Like, I accidentally did a 4x Mr. Carrot one time, and that was a big mistake. I should not have done that. But anyways, what you guys should do, just pick up your smallest Mr. Carrot. This is 1.2x, that should be fine. Place it in the fuse machine, and then I'm just going to get a Lost Tralalorito. So they spawn these in the admin abuses a lot, but you guys can just go in and claim them. And just like that, look, I'm just going to put that in the fuse machine, and I'm going to get the best Brainrot in the game just by fusing some not that good things like Lost Tralalitos. I'm not using these, and these Mr. Carrots, they're like the worst secret in the game. And once you guys get pretty good with Tomatrios and Shroombrinos, with the tip I mentioned earlier with the restocks, you guys do not need these Mr. Carrots. So you could just go ahead and farm up these things, and as the video goes on, I'm gonna progressively fuse more and more of these things just to show you guys my insane base at the end of the video. So as you guys can see right now, my base is at $3,137,000 per second. So guys, keep your eye on my base at the end of the video when I put all of these things in the fuse machine, and we'll just see just how overpowered my base is then. But for my next tip, the first of many tips in this video using the official Plants vs. Brainrots Discord server, I'll leave a link in the description. But it's basically this channel here called the Starboard, and it's similar to the Starboard in the Grow a Garden Discord server, where you guys can actually just go ahead and suggest things to be added into the game, and then sometimes they get added into the game. So literally, Plant vs. Brainrots, you guys can see a lot of people have added their suggestions, and Jandal, one of the lead developers of the game, have literally said, I will add this, agreed, this will be coming, will be added. So you guys can literally just suggest things in here, and the devs will add it to the game. So if you guys want special features to be added to the game, all you need to do is just type in that Starboard channel there, and you guys will have a chance to get that in the game. And literally, the devs read every single one of the things in this channel. So if you guys just want to be noticed by the devs as well, just put your things in the Starboard. This is actually an insanely useful tip that nobody tells you. But we'll have a bunch of other tips in the Discord server later on in the video. But for now, the next tip is to auto sell when you're AFK, guys. One night I went AFK buying out the seed shop with the method that I'm going to show you guys later to buy out the seed and gear shop instantly. And I got into a predicament where it said that my inventory was full. And the reason why I had that is because I had godlies on not auto sell. So I would keep every single godly in my inventory. And basically what that ended up looking like is my entire inventory filled up with 400 godlies. And this is so strange, and I did not know this until now. But literally, once you guys have max Brainrots in your inventory, you can't buy any more seeds. So I missed like a ton of Tomatos and Streambrinos because of it, which actually sucked. But just need to make sure that you guys sell whatever Brainrots you want. Like, I guarantee some of you guys aren't as progressed in the game as me. So if you want to keep the godlies, go ahead. But make sure that you keep up with your inventory space, because once you guys have max Brainrots in your inventory, you can't have any more seeds in the shop, which is kind of shocking. Now, we talked earlier about this water bucket here from the gear shop and how you guys should buy them out. And a way to clearly optimize these watering buckets a lot more is to actually place down a ton of seeds in one plot, because the watering cans, what they do is they actually just like progress the speed of your plants by like a lot when growing. So let's just get like a ton of seeds right now. I'll get like some kind of mediocre seeds. I'll get these 8 pumpkin seeds. But as you guys can see right here, I'm going to place all of the pumpkin seeds like very close to each other right over here. So I just placed 5 there. And all I need to do is just plonk 1 down here. And literally all of them grew. It's kind of hard to see. You can see 214, 213, 212. And it starts at 3 minutes. So if I place that all down, they're all going to update at the same time. Like, they're literally all watering at the same time. And this is a massive hack that you guys can use to save your water buckets to the extreme amount. So make sure you guys utilize this tip before it gets patched. But you guys might have noticed like these wheelbarrows here. I think they used to be lawnmowers, but they got like copyrighted. But anyways, what they do is it says clear Brainrots on row. So that means if you guys have a really strong Brainrot coming your way, like as I said in the admin abuses when they spawn 6-7s or something, and even though you guys use the tip where like you place all of the things in one plot and you're still not killing it, a last ditch resort is just to come over to this clear Brainrots on row and buy it for 45 Robux. And pretty much what that's going to do is it's going to instantly kill anything on this line. It doesn't matter if it's a Nubini Bananini or if it's a Dragon Cannelloni. It will kill it for 45 Robux and put it in your inventory, which is insanely overpowered. And whenever you guys buy Robux for that, make sure you guys click use a star code and use star code weird, because they pay me and it helps me so much. Now, I did talk about that method earlier on where you guys can actually restock the same secret in the shop for this Robux thing, which actually just brings me to the next tip that you guys should never buy it for Robux. I don't even know why this is an option. Why would you pay 850 Robux for a guaranteed true Reno when you can just wait for it to come in stock and then buy one for 70 Robux? Like, that does not make any sense at all. But don't purchase them. I don't even know why you can buy like a cactus for Robux. Like, who has ever done that in the history of this game? Like, that is ridiculous. Never do that. Now, you guys might notice that I have a lot of games running at the same time. Like, you see how I have all of these accounts on the same computer? You guys might be wondering how I'm doing that. And that's actually super beneficial for, like, as I said, the admin abuses, or if you want to buy out the shop with the macro method I'm going to show you guys at the end of the video, to literally buy out the shop while you guys are off your computer. But basically how you guys can go ahead and do that is actually come over here, and you see how I'm using the Roblox website right now to log into this. All I'm going to do is just come to my computer. I'm just going to search up Roblox. I'm not going to click the Roblox with the blue. I'm going to click the Roblox with the gray. And what this is going to do, it's going to prompt me with this, but just press later because this is going to be patched very soon. But pretty much what you can do for this is you guys can literally just join any game, and then you guys can have 2 accounts on at the same time. 1 game on the website or 1 game on the app at the same time, which is super duper useful because you guys can literally double your profits if you think about it. Now, if you guys have done the method and, like, you know, you have a lot of Shroombrinos, a lot of, like, Mr. Carrots and Tomatos and stuff like that, you guys might be wondering, like, what is even the point of, like, why do I need all of these? Like, what if you have, like, some Cocoa Tanks or something like that in your inventory? Like, what am I going to do with these? And the clear answer for that is to obviously fuse them or actually trade them. I'm going off track. What I meant by fuse is we just got to have first thing from earlier on in the video, the Lost Mr. Carrotitos, I think. Here we go, and as you guys can see, all I did from the earlier tip in the video is get one of these super trash Mr. Carrots with a Lost Charlalito super trash, and now if I press equip best Brainrots, it's right here, one of the best Brainrots in the game. But as I was saying, you guys can just trade your Brainrots or your plants for super overpowered stuff. I would recommend stacking up on a bunch of plants and trading them because plants are super high demand in this game. Now, how you guys can trade is there's actually 2 methods. The first one is you guys can just go into public servers and trade with people. But what I would more highly recommend is coming over to this Discord server right here. the Plants vs. Brainrots server that I again linked in the description, and you guys can just press the looking for channel, and then you'll see what a bunch of people are looking for. So if somebody says that like they're looking for something or they're trading something, then you guys can see right here. See, somebody is trading a Shrubino, which is 85k damage, and then not giving first. So, you know, that's a little bit sketchy. So you need to make sure that these people are legitimate to trade, but you guys can see what people are looking for, what people are trading, and so on and so on. Now, how you guys can actually just look up who is trusted, because, you know, there's no trading system, so you might get scammed. What you can do is actually just look up, let's say I was trading Tom here, like I'm trading Tom. So I just search Tom, and then I search vouch. And then we'll see if Tom has any vouchers, but he doesn't, so I probably shouldn't trade with him. So pretty much once you complete a trade, people are going to ask you to just vouch, saying like, hey, this guy's legit, blah, blah, blah. And then you will be able to be trusted, and people will trade with you the more vouchers you have. The next tip is you guys need to make sure you know the time for the admin abuse. This sounds stupid, like, oh, know the time, like, obviously. But most people actually missed the admin abuse last week, and they were super mad in the Discord server, bro. I saw it, it was insane, and I low-key feel bad for the devs and for the players because they didn't really specify it too much. Like, it said that the update was releasing at 12 PM EST, so everybody just assumed, okay, the admin abuse is at 12 PM EST. But it was actually at 11 AM EST, so a lot of people missed it. But yeah, make sure you guys know what time it's happening. And if you guys want to know, you guys just subscribe to the channel with notifications, because I always post as soon as these updates get announced. So make sure you guys click the big bell at the top with all notifications, and yeah, that'd be super dope. Now you guys might see this rebirth button here and be like, oh, but I don't want to lose all my stuff. Now, there are a few things with rebirth that they don't really specify. One, all you guys lose is your brain rots. It says you will only keep your plants and lose your brain rots, but in reality, you will keep your plants, you will keep your gears, you will keep your eggs, you will keep your seeds, guys. You will literally keep everything. The only thing you will lose are your brain rots. So what you guys, all you need to do is just transfer your good brain rots to like an alt account like this. So just gift them all one by one, and then once you guys rebirth, just gift them all back. You can use an alt account, you can have a friend help you or something like that, and it's super overpowered, and that's what I did to keep my base before rebirthing. Now, the next step about the Discord server is to actually just join it for more news. You guys can see here in game announcements, they were just asking like, we're gonna do gifting by here and blah blah blah. And then if I come over to the actual stock update here, you just expect stock. But if I come up here, literally, look, they leaked a brand new brain rot, mango. So they just showed that a brand new mango plant or brain rot is coming to the game. And they also put this in sneak peeks, but this is something that you guys will not know unless you're in the Discord server or subscribe to the channel. So just make sure you guys join up so you can see this stuff. And additionally, there's the starboard. You guys saw Jandal replied to some things and said that they're implementing this. So you guys can just see here, it says, I feel like devs should make it so every plant has a unique ability so everyone doesn't try to make the best plants. And then Jandal said they were adding that. So now you guys know a future update coming to the game, which is super helpful to prepare. And another tip on the Discord server, just join for stock notifiers. You guys can see here, it says seed shop restock, and it'll just show you guys every single seed that's in stock. So if I come over to channels and roles here, and you guys will see, choose what stock you want to be pinged for. So I selected Mr. Carrot, Tomatrio, and Shrubino. So basically every time one of these things are in stock, I'm just going to get a little red ping on the Discord server, which I can just join. And then I'll be like, oh, okay, I know something's in stock. So I can just join the game, super easy, claim the seed, and leave. And that's how I got most of the seeds in my garden here. That's how I have so many tomatos. But yeah, that's super overpowered, and that's something only the pro players do. Now you guys might notice if I come over to my inventory is that I actually still have some seeds. Like I have some carnivorous plants, I have some Mr. Carrots, and you guys might be thinking like, why do you not plant those? Well, it's actually beneficial to save them for a frozen event. If I come to my index and look here, you guys will see that there's different mutations you guys can have on your plants, like gold, diamond, neon, and also frozen. Now, gold, diamond, and neon all just come at complete random once planting your plants, but frozen actually comes from occasional weather events. Now, what used to happen is that the frozen event would happen every 2 hours for 15 minutes, where you could place your plants, and then have a chance to get some frozen ones, like how I have this frozen tomato here. But they actually removed it, and now there's actually a completely different version to getting frozens, and there's actually 2 different methods you guys can do. But before I show you guys those, I'm just going to pick up another Mr. Carrot and go ahead and put it in the machine. with our lost Tralaloritos because I said I was, and then I'd be a liar. So there we go. Let's put those in, begin the fuse, and we'll get another overpowered brain rot. But anyways, as I was saying, the two methods to get frozen events. The first one is during the admin abuse. They like always play the events and stuff like that. And the second method is actually they just play them super randomly in the Discord server. So you guys can see if I come over to the stock update channel and I just type like from Armin, and then I say like let's just see what else he says in here. You could see yesterday at 6:39 a.m. he just put this random live stream here, and he said if he hits 3k live views, I'll host a frozen event. And he usually only hosts them for 2 minutes, but that's enough time to just go ahead and place down all your plants and have a chance to get frozen things. So make sure you guys again join the Discord server, or just make sure you guys are prompt for when the frozen events come up, because never plant your things when there's no frozen event, because I swear you're missing out. Like, look at this regular tomato, 10k damage, and then look at this one, 43k damage. Like, bro, like, I can't even make this up. My next tip is for you guys to literally never buy these meme eggs. I found this out when I started the game a little bit. Like, I spent like a few Robux on this thing, like 750 or something, and then I found out it was a complete scam. Because just by AFKing, you guys might not know, but you can actually get meme eggs while like on this track. Like, you can just randomly get meme eggs here, as well as godly eggs and secret eggs. But if I come to my inventory right now, gears, I have 69 meme lucky eggs, nice. But I have 69 of these, and all I've done is just AFK'd here in the game for, like, as I said, 2 hours. And, I mean, 2 days. But, like, I just got that Robux stuff for free, and then I have a chance to get this 1% Gatatino, whatever it's called, Owlino or something. And yeah, that is just so overpowered. I can't stress enough to not buy these things in the shop. My next tip, also about the shop, is to actually redeem the codes before they expire, because some of them actually expire and you guys will miss out on insane buffs. Now, the first code is Stacks. I'm sure you guys know these, but I'm just going to show you guys anyway. Stacks gives you a free lucky potion, Frozen gives you a frost grenade, and Base gives you 5k cash. Now, none are expired right now, but they definitely are very, very soon, so you guys need to make sure you guys are doing those as soon as possible, because it literally takes 2 seconds. Now, as the final thing I was saying, for you guys to literally buy out the gear shop or seed shop while you're completely gone off your computer, is this little thing that I like to call Tiny Task. Now, it's not I like to call it, it's what it's called. But basically, I'll give you guys a complete guide to how to download this, like on the end screen of this video. But basically, all you need to do is just come over here, Preferences, Continuous Playback, and then all you need to do is just come over to whatever shop you want to AFK. And then you'll see here, if I come to Preferences, Recording Hotkey, my recording hotkey is F8, and my playback hotkey is Control-Shift-Alt-P, which is kind of random. But basically, all I need to do is press F8, and then immediately just buy out all of these water buckets. I'm going to do it slow, just in case, because I don't want it to mess up while I'm asleep. And you guys will see, I'll buy the Frost Grenade, I'll buy the Banana Gun. I don't recommend scrolling, but anyways, just press F8 to stop it, and now my recording is saved. Now, all I need to do is if I press Control, Shift, Alt, P, my hands are off my keyboard, and as you guys can see, it'll buy out the shop the entire night. And that's the same, you know, you can do it with alt accounts as well, like at the same time. And yeah, this tip is so overpowered. I use it to get so many gears. And my last tip to getting insanely good at this game is subscribing, because I have so many like dragon cannellonis and stuff that I'm going to give away to all of you guys. So all you need to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment your Roblox username down below, and I'll give them all away to you guys. Okay, see you later. I really hope this helped. Bye.